So this place right here, look, I just got off back on the streets for, like, right now is 3:11. I got picked on almost like within 20 minutes of coming there, because ever since I ended up getting, kicked out of the Hospitality Inn and then wrongfully kicked out of and banned from the Everman place, I try to come here. And then, it was no bother. I would buy food and come and eat in the cafe and stuff. But then today I had already eaten. So when I came there, the security guard was nice, but he told me that the facilities manager, which was a female, told him to tell me that, oh, you can't just come here and sit here for hours and hours, And when he told me that, I had been there for like probably 20 minutes. And so there's a white van over there with one tail light. So then it's like, well, they try to make it like as if I have a habit of always doing it all the time. I know that security guard saw me buying and eating food there, and the girls at the cafe, they're really nice, and one of them, two of them, gave me like free pastries and stuff like that, or free baked goods. And so the security guard is usually nice, but he had no problem with me, buy food and eat there and stay there, because I can't really go to the library because of Mary is out of jail. The one who beat me up, she's out of jail. And so she's over there a lot of the time at the library. And so so it's like, he told me that, oh, you have to do business here. And he told me I had to buy something at the cafe. So I bought something at the cafe, and then about an hour later, I still got kicked out. And he told me numerous times that, I'm no problem, I'm no trouble, I don't bother anybody. So on my Candy Grandpre channel, I did the video, a small, quick video about that's a perp with the brightening lights. So it's like that, crippled perp, it's like I've seen other people go there and then just plug up their laptops and then just work on their laptops. So it's like he lied for her, and I knew she was a perp, and he lied for her and said, oh, she's doing business here. I'm like, she can come and sit there every day and don't have to buy anything. So, like, it's not about whether or not I'm doing business because I'm obvious homeless. I look obvious homeless and I have more than one bag, and people can tell. And because I'm targeted is the reason why, So, usually people over-exaggerate, like, say if I've been at a place of business for 30 minutes and a narcissistic abuser would over-exaggerate and be like, you've been here for over 3 hours. Or the one time I might make a mistake and do something, they'll lie and say that I always do it purposely, and just to try to further destroy me and have me in trouble and more punished undeservingly. So it's like, well, he told me I wasn't banned or I wasn't kicked out. I mean, he told me I wasn't banned or whatever, but it's like, me being homeless and targeted, it's like I have less rights and less privileges than everybody else. I mean, if he talks friendly with that girl, and then, she was perping me and treating me mean and looking at me like I was crazy, I didn't even get a chance to charge my phone at all. And plus, another reason why I refuse to go to that library right there, because that library is dirty. And, so that's why I don't go to that library. And so, it's like, I really hate that the narcissistic perps act like they think they have the authority to comment or make remarks about every YouTube video that I do, or they want to comment on all of and criticize all of my activity, everything I do and say, or they want to have a follow-up criticism for it, But it's like, why the hell am I being punished? And then, like, even at the Everman place, the police admitted that you didn't do anything wrong. But here I'm banned forever and I did nothing wrong. So, I feel played despite the good things that happened today, I feel played that, I got kicked out of here. And kicked out of that place because I feel clean, normal, and it's more quiet, and I feel more comfortable over there. And the bathrooms are way cleaner than this dirty downtown library. I probably could have hung out at the job or hung out at work, but it's like me being sleep deprived is why I didn't want to go, and it's the reason why I didn't want to go and jump today. I'm sleep deprived and tired, and I didn't even show any sign of trying to fall asleep and up in there or anything like that, And so it's like, when I asked the man, I said, well, how come she get to stay here? Oh, she's doing business here. Man, like, well, so did I. I bought some, I bought some water and some chips. And despite the fact that I already ate, but, and I said, well, I figured it was a misunderstanding. I said, well, can you tell the facilities manager that I don't try to just stay and loiter and stuff, that I do actually buy the sandwiches? Because, I can tell you what I paid, last week, what I bought on the menu and stuff. And I said, well, there's hardly much of any place downtown over here. And he said, well, that's more like the only place. Because that's why I go to the library, the other library, because this library, I don't feel comfortable at all. Even before the situation with Mary, I just hated that library because it's dirty, and plus trouble with other homeless. That's why I try to, stay away and stay to myself, because when the homeless people perp you, they're very brutal about it, and they're very brutal. And one thing, the Wi-Fi over here at this building is really, really fast as well. So I think it's, and it's like, I'm wondering why the facilities manager has to be a coward and can't come and talk to me herself. I heard it was a female because, like, my first day last Monday, not this Monday because I was in the hotel, but last Monday when I came over there, it's like I went to use the bathroom and I was trying to have some privacy with the one of the job interviews, and that was almost 2 weeks ago, a job that I ended up not getting. See that idiot with the loud music on purpose to distract me? They just started. So people always act like they're secretly watching me and monitoring me and figure that I'm a suspicious person, a suspicious homeless person loitering around somewhere and stuff. And it's like, the fact that I was a customer as well and paid for certain things, that doesn't even matter. It's like obvious prejudice against homeless and me being targeted and just kicked out of everywhere. It's making me say fuck that job and fuck that job and just, if I can just use the damn stimulus money, just get the fuck out of Pensacola for me to be, and then it's like for me to be just kicked out of everywhere. It don't make, like, that doesn't make any sense. And it's like, why couldn't that lady come talk to me herself? Why did she send a security guard to come talk to me? And like when I was trying to go in the bathroom, and I did buy a sandwich to eat that day, and I think, a sandwich and something to drink and some chips. And so it's like, it was a mysterious white lady who told me, I'm like, I knew it was some perps trying to meddle in my conversation in the bathroom. I mean, trying to eavesdrop in my job phone conversation. And I saw some black Masonic looking women with, the typical Masonic colors. And I don't even know if and I wasn't even in the bathroom all that long, but I'm assuming that they secretly reported me. I could be wrong. And then the white lady who came in there and tried to say it was more like a welfare, she didn't use the words welfare concern, but she tried to say that that it was a report that I was in the bathroom and she just wanted to see if I was okay, And I told her, about my job interview, and that was the only more like quiet place for me to go and stuff like that. But the harassment, severe harassment, me being kicked out of another place for no reason, and then they over exaggerate and say that I loiter around for hours and hours and never buy anything. Fuck y'all.